Programming languages, lazy evaluation is a programming pattern we need to apply to our code. But in R, lazy evaluation is the default method of evaluation for function parameters. R only evaluates a function or expression if it is used within the function. In this video, I'll demonstrate R's lazy evaluation behavior. So I've created a function up here in this R source called AA. It takes a single parameter, A, and it returns the string hello world. Now if I load this code using Ctrl-Shift-S from the console and run it, and I pass it anything, it just returns hello world. What happens if I pass it a function or an expression that needs to run or, let's say, print something? Let's say if I pass it AA print by. Well, it didn't print anything. Or if I do something, let's say, the message function, it also doesn't evaluate. So I'm not getting any extra messages like I would if I typed in message by. It returns by here on the console, but in the case of passing it to a function, it doesn't print anything. So this message doesn't get evaluated by our function AA. So you'll see here in the function, this argument A, nothing's done with it inside the function. That means it's lazy evaluated. So unless I access it within the function, it doesn't get evaluated or called. So these functions don't get called. If I wanted to call it, there's a function called force, which forces the calling of A. And using this force function, it leaves no question to the reader that something will be done with A. But this is just equivalent to typing A on a line by itself, and that function or expression, whatever it is, will get evaluated here on line 2. So I've made this change. I've put A in there. So let me clear my console, and I'll reload the source. Now I'll call the function AA, and I'll type print OK. And in this case, it does print OK. Now, if I were to change A to have a default argument, let's remove this line 2, and let's see the behavior when we have a default argument. And I'm going to set the default argument to the function message OK. Now I'll reload the source, and let's type AA again. And this time I won't pass any parameters. So it should have this default argument. And it just prints hello world. So the message OK does not get sent. So like functions that I pass in as arguments,